Hi, this is Jill Trenholm, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about Jirina's journey. There are 7 treasure books in the series, and when you open up the treasure books, each one has a figurine and a little velvet bag. This first book has a charm bracelet in the bag with one charm. Every consecutive book has a new charm and a new figurine. When you place the inside covers of the books together, they create one consecutive scene, which is fun for kids to play in. The illustrated storybooks also have little red letters throughout the text that kids can look for. When they put them together, they spell out a secret sentence, and they can do that in the included workbook. All of these stories are tied together, and they each have their own theme, like sharing or making new friends. And in each book, Jirina meets a new friend that gives her a gift, and she keeps all these gifts. The first book is called The Rescue. This is Jirina and her companion talking stick. Jirina has also a flute in her boot. She has a little bag around her neck with a key and a backpack. Her story begins where she wakes up in a storybook land and is immediately caught up in the rescue of a young mouse. And the mouse's family is so happy, they return her kindness by throwing her a party and giving her a silver bracelet. Book 2, The Meeting. Here, Jirina meets Mayor Nicholas, who gives her a job as a messenger. He also gives her a key. Book 3, Charming Honey. In this story, Jirina meets Bedrick Bear, the honey farmer. But he's not just an ordinary honey farmer. He farms very special bees called charming bees that make a very special honey called charming honey. And just one drop of that honey will make anybody be kind. And he gives Jirina a whole jar of this honey to keep in her backpack. Book 4 is called Kindness and Cookies. Jirina meets Berta Bunny, and she is a baker. She loves to make these special cookies called Town Talk cookies. In fact, she's famous for them. She teaches Jirina how to make these cookies, and of course, they add just one drop of the honey in the cookies, and the cookies take on the same quality as the honey. So Jirina takes these cookies with her as well in her backpack. Book 5 is called Zippy Nuts. Here, Jirina meets Sprig and Scatter. They are 2 squirrely squirrels with so much energy, but these squirrels collect a very special nut called Zippy Nuts. They're silver and shiny and all different sizes. And when you plant these nuts, they quickly grow trees that drop more nuts that grow more trees, so you can regrow a forest very quickly. With some excellent sharing skills, Sprig and Scatter give Jirina a bag full of these Zippy Nuts. Book 6 is called Zippy Seeds. Here, Jirina meets Zophie Owl. She loves playing the lute, and Jirina plays with her on her flute from her boot. Zophie collects Zippy Seeds, and these seeds grow everything else in the same manner that Zippy Nuts do. Once you plant them and water them, they just grow like crazy. She gives Jirina a whole bag of these Zippy Seeds as well. In the last storybook, Away Home, Jirina meets Pavel. Pavel is a very sharp, very bright porcupine, and he gives Jirina the gift of a seashell. In the shell, Jirina can hear her mother's voice, and she realizes she needs to go find her parents and needs to find a way out. Pavel tells her there's a very strange door in the ceiling of his home, so he invites her inside. Once inside, they push a little stepladder up to the middle of the room, and Jirina uses the key that the mayor had given her, and she opens the door. She says goodbye to Pavel, and she takes her companion talking stick and her backpack filled with all the gifts she was given, which proved to come in quite handy when she enters a real world in need of her help.